Hi. Today, I want to talk about Lapis. She was buff in the patch along the Paladin, the patch that releases Paladin. She was buff that her first skill now had when you awaken her. Now the first skill also decreases the enemy's attack bar by 25%. Every hit with a 50% chance. And this is an AoE attack. For the second skill, the buff is they reduce the cooldown time from 4 turns to 3 turns. For the third skill, they also reduces the cool time also from 4 turns to 3 turns, and it also changes that the last time it was the last time I think they increased the third skill increases 30% of the attack bar for every enemy killed, but they changes it to absorb 25% of the attack bar every time you hit the enemy with this skill. So I think this is way much better. This buff makes her more viable to be used. She's now quite good, especially since you can get her for early players. You can get her easily. You can get it for free when you clear one of the mission. I think it's the second stage, the Mount Sis mission. When you clear it, and then you get the Water Magic Knight for free. From the buff now, then after the buff, she's now, I would say she's now very good, very helpful for early games players. As a farmer, you can use her to farm easily in Famon if you got the runes. You have rune for her. For this task here, I just run her Rage Blade. Attack with damage attack. You can easily farm the Famon Hell for you now. I think for her the runes for her is you can rune her special. You can rune her several ways. You can rune her the standard attacker rune, Rage Blade or Fatal Blade with attack with damage attack, or maybe you can put speed on slot to speed crit damage attack. Also, because her speed is rather low, base speed is only 90. Yeah, she can clear like this one Famon in like 30 seconds. If you got battle runes, maybe you can clear the Famon health below 30 seconds. You can also rune her Violent Revenge also works. You can use Violent, Rage, Fatal with the two set runes being Blade or Revenge is also works very fine. Work very well for her. Okay, now you can also use her in the Kairos dungeons in Giants, because she has an elemental advantage on the Giants. No, sorry, not on the Giants. She doesn't have elemental advantage on Giants, but she helps though in Giants run. Because now her skills is useful. She has almost like 3 AoE skill. I think the last one is she attack randomly 4 enemies, if I'm not mistaken, right? First skill AoE, second skill I think it's AoE. I might be mistaken, but I think that she has one skill that attack 4 random targets. So This is very useful for early game players when you don't have a lot of units monsters to use. Um, the game has definitely wait, why is it fail? It should work fine. Let's try again. The game gave when the game first came out, it doesn't give the players a lot of units and things to make the game easier, but now as the game has already it's been 3 years since the game first released. Now the game helps early players a lot by giving a lot of free stuff from the game. You just have to do the missions, you just have to complete the mission and you get a lot of free stuff, free monsters that are useful to help you progress in the game. As an example is this Lapis, the water magic knight. You can use, as you can see, you can use her to farm. You can use her to help you in Kairos dungeons, and it works well in dragons and necro as well, because in dragons you have the elemental advantage, and in necro because she has a multi-hit attacks from all her skills. So okay. Okay, now we'll take her to the dragons. Dragon, she should be helpful, useful too here, because she has, as I said, elemental advantage, being a water unit. I think the magic knights has been buffed, like this is the second time the game buffed her. So I think Come to Us is looking out, especially for new players, by giving them free monsters that are useful. So as a rule of thumb, usually if a monsters, you just keep one, especially those net 4s, or maybe the lion dark monsters. Just keep one of them, just in case that maybe they are not useful now, but sometimes when the Come to Us might buff them in the future, so they might become useful later. Oh, we need to take away the... Oh, come on, just take away the immunity. Oh. Yeah, this one is not going that well, isn't it? Okay, come on. Okay, let's go. Anytime now. You can definitely make a more farmable team in dragons. I just haven't got around them yet. You can use, as I said, you can build a more farmable teams. You can definitely use Talk in dragons. Yaku also work well. The water in champion. Okay, let's now try her out in Necro. She should do well. Lapis should do well in Necro. Okay, and also for Dragon, for a farmable team, you can also use Sigmarus. You just have to fuse Sigmarus. Okay, Necro, Lapis should be very useful as I said, she has all her skills are multi-hit skills. Very useful in Necro. So I guess if you use her, I would think she's for the Kairos dungeon. She's for the 3 Kairos dungeons. She is the most useful in Necro because she has all those multi-hit skills. And for dragons and giants, maybe you could use other monsters. Although you can use her also, but there are other monsters that are more useful. I think for Necro, you might not want to use. You might not want to run her Rage Blade. For Necro, it's more useful if you run her Violent Revenge, so that you can hit more often, hit the bosses more often when the bosses stage. Yeah, you should run her Violent Revenge for this Necro. I mean, as a rule of thumb, most of your units should be ruined with a Violent Revenge in Necro, so that they can revenges and get more turns when they are hit. Colleen is also one of the monsters that are very useful in Necro, as he has multi-hit skills, provide a heal, and can do a lot of debuffs on the boss. The Fire Panda, one of the fusion monsters, is also very useful here. So the early gamer, early player who doesn't have lots of monsters in the game can use Colleen and also the Fire Panda. Yeah, yes, the Fire Panda and the Colleen, as I said, is useful in Necro. Also for free-to-play players, they can just use the Fire Panda, build Colleen, Lapis. There's at least 3 units that are helpful in Necro V10. Okay, let's take a look at Lapis again. In this video, I run her with Rage Blade, attack, crit damage, attack. As I said earlier, she can run several ways depending on what you want to use her. I haven't maxed her yet because, well, she is before this buff, the last month buff, the Paladin patch buff, she's not that viable or useful in the game, but now she's better. So I think if I summon and get Magic Knight, I would definitely scale her up to make her better. Okay, as I said, to run her, you can run her special several ways. Definitely Rage Blade, Fatal Blade, Fatal Revenge, Rage Revenge. Violent is also very good on her. Violent Revenge, Violent Blade, definitely. And in Necro, definitely Violent Revenge is the best way. You can run her speed crit damage attack maybe to give her more speed. or attack to damage attack. If you can't find speed on slot 2, just find speed on the substats to make her faster. Definitely for this one, this she is too much slow. You should get like maybe at least plus 80 to make her better. So if you have the Water Magic Knight, don't feed her away because she's very good now, very useful. Okay, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Bye.